Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to the Needy Nerds prison where today 21 nerds is what we're going to be having. The max sec area, last episode we recafoobled that, so now they've got this perimeter wall holding cell and tunnels are a thing of the past. We are absolutely doing it as cheesy as we possibly can. We've now got a lovely big common room and then some really awful outdoor solitary. Just to make sure that they don't misbehave. So speaking of common room, let's get that the program up and running to get these boys some alcoholics group therapy, right? And that can be, where is it? There it is there. And let's see where that schedule goes. Alcoholics group, and it goes in the shared. No, we want it in the maximum security common room, which doesn't exist. Aha. Do we have a deployment problem? We may do. Deployment? Yes, we do. Okay, that is max sec. That is max sec. And this corridor can kind of be max sec as well, but it does technically still need to be access only because I don't want people just strolling around in that corridor and helping themselves to whatever they need to do. How's this workshop really doing now? Is it doing its thing if we look in logistics? There is one qualified prisoner, but I feel like we really need to double check all of this because it doesn't seem. Oh, right. Okay. Righto. Hang on. Let me move all of these parole hearings because we moved our work free times around, and that's all kind of gone a bit skew-iffed now. So we need to like reschedule all of these so that they're in the correct time. And that way, no one's going to be in parole when they should be in EAT or whatever it is that happens at 6 p.m. I think it's EAT. Okay, so we'll... Oh, God. Sometimes it doesn't register the click quite properly. But it's okay. Okay, good. That's done. What else can we pop in here? I think we should get people back to work in the kitchens, right? And the workshop, that got turned off at some point. I can't even remember turning that off, but that's fine. Let's get a couple more spiritual guidances going on. We get 4 of those, and that should sort of spread out across the day. We're going to have a workshop safety, 2 kitchen safeties. I'll have to go back and add another one of those. We'll put in a no, we won't do carpentry, and we will do drug treatment as well because we've got the cash coming in at the moment. 2 interested, 2 passed. Gordon Bennett, that's really bad. But yeah, we'll do alcoholics and pharmacological. There's 14 and 8 in queue there. Let's do 2 of those. I think I probably need to get a common room for MinSec as well. I think that's probably not a bad way to go. But we'll think about that. As for this, let's move one of these down to here. Let's move one of these up to here. Outside of a valid... Okay. Alright, so we have to... Let's just do 1. And then spiritual guidance, that can be fine. And then workshop safety. And then we want kitchen safety for maximum security as well. And that way... Right? Oh, actually, we'll do that after workshop. So in case there's anyone that wants to do 2 and like then, go and see the guidance counselor about which one of those they want to do, that'll sort us out. And should I have 4 spiritual guidances? I feel like yes. I feel like that's a good thing. I feel like the more spiritual guidance these guys get, the better. Because look, I don't think it's really a huge thing. It is kinda. Of the people who do need it, they're a little bit desperate. There's 19 people that really want to get their prey on. So by cranking another couple of those up, hopefully we'll get those boys to be a little bit happier. Drugs and alcohol is quite a problem for 18 and 10 prisoners respectively. So hopefully we'll get a little bit, well, let's see. MinSec, drugs and alcohol, maximum security. Yeah, okay. There's a couple of guys up here as well. So that, the drug treatment and alcohol treatment thing will definitely help. Luxuries is not coming down as quickly as I would like it to, and I may need to investigate building a larger shop. Because this shop is fairly small at the moment. Or perhaps I could investigate building an individual shop for each wing. And hang on, wait. Why is this? Why is this disconnected? Okay, let's bring this across to here. And that'll just fix that light up for me, and then I won't have to see that flickering, because that always bugs the crap out of me. Okay, good. Taken care of. Now, this lot down here, I tell you what, I need a bit of extra cash. Let me do, let me do this. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to, actually I'm going to wait until it's not sleep time, but I'm going to do something very cheesy. Very, very cheesy. Don't judge me. Please no judge. I'm gonna do a little something a little bit cheeky. Right. So how are these? They're not super populated. So I reckon this room up here can just be removed, and I should have dismantled this before doing the MaxSec one, so I could use all the bunk beds that are in here. Oh well. These things do happen. Sometimes we make mistakes, but we learn for next time. Or, as is the case with me, we don't. Right, clear indoor area is how we're going to deal with this. And we're just going to go donk. And we're just going to dump all that crap. We're just going to throw it all away. And these boys can be relocated down into the other holding cells. All right, here we go, boys. I'll lock this open for you. And what we'll do is we'll let the workmen, go up to 2 speed actually. We'll let the workmen go through, strip all this out. I kind of feel like this yard is pretty pointless, really, because of the fact that, well, quite frankly, I don't ever see anyone going out there. I don't ever see anyone who goes, I desperately need to go and run around on some grass. So I'm kind of tempted to just bulldoze this and be done with it. What do you think? Worthwhile? I think it's worthwhile. Let's do it. So let's go foundations, building concrete. And then we'll go over the top of this. I probably should have done that section as well. Can I? I cannot. Let's cancel and let's do it again, right? We'll do the whole thing and it'll get rid of the entire bloody thing. It'll tear all the walls down and then we can just retool this entire zone to be the mega canteen a la Crazy Pants Town. Right. It will take a little while for the... Oh. Okay, it's done. And then this large jail door can be dismantled. Good. This yard can actually go. Blam. And then the canteen can be stretched all the way. And then down the bottom corner here. So what I want to do, let's get a concrete wall that lines up with this guy here, right? And then goes like this. And then gets sealed off just here. And this can be a big fat classroom. Yeah? A big fat classroom where these boys can go in and learn about the joys of not being terrible. Or just, just do some book learning. Just do some book learning. Get yourself sorted. And, is it worthwhile for the minimum security guys, though? Really? It's the MaxSec guys that really need education. Bugger. I possibly, I could squeeze it in here, but I'm saving this space for carpentry tables. That's what I kind of want there. And other than that, I'd have to tear down perimeter walls. And then, I didn't quite think that through. Okay, that's fine. Let's extend this this canteen, and we'll do it like this and this super duper massive canteen. Omatic. I'll tell you what. I'll just have a little concrete wall here. Just to make that not look awkward. And then this is all fine and that's fine. And then I can just start cloning out a few of these bits and bobs to get this stuff, donked down. Actually, do I want a radio for each of them? Yeah, I kind of do. All right, let's do this. And then we can have these repeated down like this, right? A few more benches for sitting on. And then objects-wise, we'll probably pop another couple of serving tables in here. And that's replicated the lights as well, so that's good. And then in this room, objects, door, bonk. This can be a Classroom. Oh, Gary. All right. Education. And how's our cash at the moment? 43K. That's pretty good. I think in the not too distant future, I should probably get the offshore tax haven if we keep increasing our funds like this, so we can reduce our outgoing costs a little tiny bit more. Because at the moment, if I look at finances here, right, 15% tax. It's only It's only $600, $637 to be precise. Yeah, is it worth? I mean, $45,000 to drop that down to 1%, which will then reduce it down to, I don't know, what, like $60 or thereabouts. So we'd be saving. Let's say we save $500. And we're going to be spending $50,000 to get it, or 45, 50. That's kind of not worth it. Like, how many months is it going to take to recoup that cost? Really, quite a long time. Or how long is this? Is this per day? Okay, 50 days. That's a different kettle of fish. But it is day 51 at the moment, right? I mean, yeah. All right, I'll ponder that. I'll ponder that because I kind of don't feel like it's worth it. Why is this wall looking funny here? Has it been burned? I think it has. All right, cool. So this is kind of ready to go, but we're just waiting on the research to be completed. I tell you what, there's a grant to get that, isn't there? Grants, right? And then we need to build a classroom, 20 school desks, have 10 prisoners pass the foundation education course, and 1 prisoner pass the general. Oh, poo. Right. Okay. Well, that's not the greatest, but that's fine. Actually, I tell you what. I got a cunning plan. If this is going to be our classroom, then watch this. What we're going to do is we are going to... Should I extend the foundations marginally? Yes. Let's do that. Let's get a concrete building that extends down like this a little bit further. Will it demolish that perimeter wall? I think it will. But then what we can do is I'll either extend this 2 more notches that way, and then we'll just have this corridor get extended. And that way this room can be accessible by both groups, with the intention of having it as a shared classroom, and we can segregate their 2 classroom times. Yeah? That makes sense. And in fact, I mean, look, I'll give the MinTech guys a try to see if they're going to be effective. But if they're going to be, bozos about it and not really want to do it, then it's fine if we don't give them, training. You know what I'm trying to say. Let's do that there. Let's get this wall stripped out here. And then this door servo and this door can go. We can probably have one on each of these as well, but we'll see. We'll get this set up first, and then we'll look at automation and moving things around. There we go. So that's done. We'll look at the deployment on this corridor, which is now shared. This has been broken. This needs to be set to shared. This needs to be set to just access only. Yeah, access only and red. Because I don't want... Yeah, okay, great. I don't want the shared guys coming up and out through here and mixing with the reds. I think that's critically what we don't want. Good. Excellent. Fantastic. Classroom, here we come. Have we got it researched yet? Almost. 3 hours to go. I could... Ooh. Ooh, that's awfully tempting. I'll think about that. But classroom, almost ready to go. Let's get some prereqs in here. We'll get some lights, and they can be dotted in like thus. Bish, bash, bosh. We'll get a couple in the center here as well. Excellent. Lovely. Wonderful. And should we metal detect it up? I feel like it's probably not a bad idea, but I'll come back to that. We do need a chair and a table for the, where's the desk? Office desk for the teacher. And we'll just plop that here, right? So we can imagine that like they can just play on this, and there's like a projector on the wall with PowerPoint demonstrations and that sort of stuff. All that lovely stuff that people enjoy when they're doing their thing. All right. We're still at 90% for that. Is there anything else we need to do in the meantime? If we do a quick crazy Ivan around here. Oh, I did say that I was going to do a common room in here for them, didn't I? So that they could do like drug and alcohol treatment. Not the, alcohol therapy. Yes. Let's do. And we'll squeeze that in just, I guess, in here sort of somewhere. Let's get these dismantled. We'll move those over to here, in amongst the cluster of foam booths. I'll tell you what, these foam booths are bugging me as well. Let's get them out of the way. This pool table is kind of in the way, but it's not too bad. Ooh, geez. We need more bathrooms in here. We need more toilets. All right, here we go. Let's get these phones. Get them removed. We'll get this radio removed. And then let's just, oh my giddy aunt, there is just a heap of showering going on. Let's do this. Let's go quick build, clone this stack here, and we're going to clone that all the way across the bottom, right? All the way like this. So that should be now a much greater level of toilet supply penetration. I'm not sure. You know what I'm trying to say. And then rooms-wise, let's get a room set up in here, which can be, I'll come back to you, classroom. I really want a common room that can just sort of float in the center of this, right? Just here. Failed indoors. Okay, that's now fixed. And then we'll just whack in a whole bunch of chairs just to go around the edges like this. And then we'll have like a single chair in the center for the instructor. And this can be where they go to do their alcoholics group therapy. The weights benches we can relocate. After we do the phones, we'll put those back in there. And weights benches, weights bench. We need 6 of these. No, I want them to be spaced apart. And did that go in? It did. Wait, what? Follow dump. Okay, it's not actually been placed. It's just sort of floating out of a box for no particular reason. And these 2 toilets can probably go. Objects, dismantle, bish bash. Done. Wowzers. What a canteen. Look at it. Isn't it glorious? All right. Here we go. So, rooms, classroom, donk. Lovely. So we need school desk, office desk. We've got the office desk. That's done. Now we need some school desks. And we'll just absolutely cram those in like this. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. It'll be like one of those funny airliners that have like a split row thing, like instead of 3 seats either side. Have you ever been on one of those? Okay, that should do the trick. And that should be what? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right, okay, it's more than enough for what we need. Now we need to get foundation education. And because it's shared, the guys will come in from different ways, but I'm kind of happy with them blending to do this, right? So let's get in here, programs. Let's get ourselves foundation education, all right? And we'll get, I guess, 2 of those. We are going to need general education at some point, so I may as well queue that up now. And we want our guards to do their tasering as well. So let's turn on, where are we? Foundation, we'll have 2 of those. All rooms booked. Damn. Okay. I'll tell you what, we'll turn off general, and we'll squeeze in another foundation, and we'll see what we can do about finagling these around. Yeah, okay, good. So eventually we're going to get a general, but that's very difficult to achieve because you need to get people... Captain King, welcome aboard. We need to get people past the foundation first before they can tackle general. And that's sometimes a little bit difficult, especially with low-sec guys, because you go through the foundation and then they get checked out, like they leave. So... it kind of doesn't always do the thing. Is this dense enough in here? Can I squeeze more stuff in? Like if I rotate these wash basins around, I can squeeze 1 more in here, That's not going to help us any. How are we doing for cookery? Is there enough going on? It kind of looks like it. All right. We'll just keep an eye on the food situation, and we'll see how things are going to go. Let's do a little bit of tarting up in here, shall we? Let's go. I think the canteen, this can be wooden floors all the way through here. Lovely. Look at this. Excellent. Lovely. Look at that. All right. Great. Now we're going to have some white tiles in the exercise area, and then stretching down across this toilet area here. And I guess I want to have, we'll have a wooden floor here, right? And then we're going to have just a fancy area as the common zone, right? Just to sort of denote that that's a different area. The classroom, I think that should be, let's have a mosaic floor in the classroom. We'll have that cover out to there. We'll have some metal floors in the corridors. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, we're getting a bit carried away, but it's fine because I think this looks fantastic. Should we have one up this corridor as well? I think we should. Filling in these notches here. This corridor can have some metal floors as well, because metal floors will increase walk speed. Although I think concrete floors are about, yeah, it's fast as well. Good. All right. Let's go marble tiles in the work zones. That should be nice. We'll have white tiles in the infirmary, which, now that I look at it, should probably be extended. And that wall is actually missing, which is not great. So people can just wander in there and grab drugs, which is, in hindsight, yeah. And in hindsight, this looks rubbish. So I'm gonna just do all of this as wooden floors as well. There we go. And then the mosaic floor in the middle, just to add that little splash of color. A little something different. Some more metal floors down here. Why not, indeed? Why not? Let's get it looking nice. Metal floors in the solitary cells. Very good. And, wow. It's starting to look like a real... And we'll have metal floors in here as well. Yeah. Great. And some grass out in the yard. Great. Great. Excellent. And you know what? Solitary cells, metal floors for you. No, we can't because they're an outdoor area. So we'll have that like that. Actually, I tell you what. Let's have concrete around the outside, and then along here as well. And that should hopefully make things, I don't know, like you'll have a fast path around the outside, but then grass in the middle. That'll be nice. Good. Excellent. Let's, last thing, let's do a quick shakedown. Oh my giddy aunt. We got knives, scissors, a bunch of smokes. We got some lighters, so people could be setting stuff on fire. Someone's got a hose, which is hilarious. Some piano wire, not great. A money bag. Someone's got an Uzi. How the frickin' heck did someone get an Uzi and a CB radio in here? Although I shouldn't be surprised, should I? These guys get bizarro stuff in this joint every single day. It is just, you know, it's critically just something that happens in this place. All right. I do want a bit more door automation going on. So I'm going to hook a couple of these up with some servos. Are there any that are not done? They're connected. Yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. We'll let those go in. It is going to take a little while because there's a shakedown underway at the same time. But we'll let those go in, and then we'll hook them up, and we'll see what we can do about making this this thing. And I tell you what, just because I know that the front door is one of the places where we have escapes at the moment, or is pretty much the only place now, right? Let's get a couple of guard towers. Let's get a couple of more snippers. Take it up to 4, because there's 3 towers. We may as well take it up to 4 and see what we can do about making this a little bit nicer, a little bit shinier. I tell you what though, I've just checked out, well, there's 2 things, hang on. One more thing, rooms, export. That shouldn't be there. That should be here. Thank you for reminding me. And I tell you what, one last thing. I reckon that if we have something other than a road gate, it might make it easier for people to come and go. Like visitors can come in through like just a normal door instead of the road gate having to open each time. That might not be a bad idea. But we'll do that next time. Friends, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time.